Longman Preparation Course for the TOEFL Test. The Paper Test by Deborah Phillips. Published by Pearson Longman, ELT, a division of Pearson Education. Copyright 2004. This program may not be copied or reproduced, in whole or in part, without the prior written permission of the publisher. CD 2. TOEFL Exercise 7. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of negative expressions. Number 1.
Are you going to take out the trash?
I have no time to do it.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Are you worried about the interview?
It's unimportant to me.
What does the man? Number 3.
Do you have all the notes for Psychology 101?
I didn't miss a single lecture.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Do you know the library's summer hours? I need to go there this evening.
It's never open past 6 o'clock in the summer.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
How often should I water the plants while you're gone?
No more than once a week.
What should the woman do? Number 6.
Did you enjoy your meal? That restaurant is very famous.
The food was good, but I was dissatisfied with the service.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Do you think that Bob really wanted me to go home?
He wasn't kidding when he told you to leave.
What does the man say about Bob? Number 8.
Can we finish this project before closing time?
If we work on nothing else.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
Would you mind staying an hour more?
I'd rather not.
What does the woman say about staying? Number 10.
Would you recommend the hotel where you stayed in New York?
The hotel provided service that was unequaled.
What does the man say about the hotel? TOEFL Exercise 8. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of double negatives. Number 1.
Do you think Ron Rogers will be elected?
Well, it's not completely impossible.
What does the woman imply about Ron? Number 2.
How was your tennis match today?
I didn't serve well, and I didn't volley well either.
What does the man say about his tennis game? Number 3.
Was Gary prepared for the debate?
It's no surprise that he was unprepared.
What does the woman say about Gary? Number 4.
Did you go out dancing with everyone else last night?
I was not feeling well, so I didn't go out.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Do you think Paula understands what she's done?
She isn't unaware of the trouble she's caused.
What does the man say about Paula? Number 6.
Did your friends finish the term paper for history class?
Steve wasn't able to finish it, and Paul wasn't either.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Can you believe that George walked out of the restaurant without paying for his share of the meal?
It was irresponsible of him not to pay the bill.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
What happened when Harry applied to Millhouse University?
It was unfortunate that he wasn't admitted to the university.
What does the woman say about Harry? Number 9.
What did you think of the essay that I wrote?
The first draft of the essay wasn't well written, and the second wasn't much better.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Has Roger been disturbed by all of the recent problems?
He hasn't been unaffected.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Exercise 9. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of almost negative expressions. Number 1.
Do you expect a lot of rain this month?
It hardly ever rains in July.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Were all 3 students accepted to the university?
Only John was accepted.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did Mark do well in Professor Frank's class?
Mark barely passed the history exam that Professor Franks gave.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
I can't believe how long we've been here.
Dr. Roberts almost never keeps his patients waiting long.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
I can't believe Betty is not at work this week.
Only rarely does Betty take a vacation in winter.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Does Steve study very much?
He hardly ever opens a book.
What does the woman say about Steve? Number 7.
Was the philosophy exam very long?
I scarcely had time to finish it.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
I was so bored at the staff meeting.
Seldom have staff meetings lasted this long.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Are you enjoying the barbecue?
Only rarely have I tasted such delicious meat.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Does your broken arm hurt very much?
Only if I try to move.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of comparatives with negatives. Number 1.
Are you pleased with the exam results?
I couldn't be happier.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Is Paula lazy as usual this semester?
She's never tried harder.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
Was it a good sale? Did you buy a lot?
Prices couldn't have been any lower.
What does the woman say about the sale? Number 4.
What do you think of Betsy?
I don't know a more intelligent woman.
What does the man say about Betsy? Number 5.
Did the patient really need the surgery?
It couldn't have been more unnecessary.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
Did any of you get hurt in the accident?
We couldn't have been luckier.
What does the woman imply? Number 7.
How do you think you did on the final exam in biology?
Nothing could have been more difficult than that exam.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Are you ready to accept the new position?
Nobody wants that job more than I do.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
How did you do in the race?
Only one person was faster.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Do you think that the math project this semester was easy?
Seldom has a math project been more complicated.
What does the man mean? TOEFL exercise, skills 7 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Do you think you could try a little harder?
It's impossible for me to do more.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
What are you so upset about?
Not once on this trip has the bus left on time.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Was there enough soup to go around?
There was barely enough soup for everyone at the table.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Do you really want to move to Florida?
I couldn't want anything more.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Did you turn in your research paper for history class?
I couldn't turn it in because it was incomplete.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you think that your friends enjoyed their trip to the Museum of Modern Art?
Sylvia doesn't care for modern art, and neither does Tim.
What does the man mean?
Think we could turn the air conditioner on? I'm really uncomfortable.
The air conditioner never works when it gets warm.
Number 7.
Can your friends go with us this afternoon, or do you think they'll be too busy?
They hardly ever work in the afternoon.
What does the man say about his friends? Number 8.
Do you think we could turn the air conditioner on? I'm really uncomfortable.
The air conditioner never works when it gets warm.
What does the man imply? Number 9.
I heard that your exam results were not too bad.
Actually, I've never done worse.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Did the committee come to a decision about the parking problem?
The committee shouldn't have decided the issue when so many members weren't present.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
What should I do to get over this?
You should drink plenty of fluids, take this medicine once every 8 hours, and return here to my office next week.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
Did you find anything at the store?
I just bought a great shirt.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did you enjoy the hotel where you stayed in Hawaii?
The view of the ocean couldn't have been better.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
You look like you're not feeling too well.
Actually, I'm just kind of tired. All I need is a bit of rest.
What will the man probably do next? Number 5.
Do you think that Mary will forgive me for what I did?
She isn't exactly an unforgiving person.
What does the man say about Mary? Number 6.
Has Martha already gone on vacation?
She can't take her vacation until next week.
What does the woman say about Martha? Number 7.
I'm looking for some people who just came into the restaurant.
The waitress seated them at a table in the back.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
Let's go to the market and get some fresh fruit.
I was there this morning, and the market scarcely had any.
What does the woman say about the market? Number 9.
I'm thinking about taking a few classes at the local adult school.
It's never too late to go back to school.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
I don't think I can make it all the way to the top of the mountain.
I dare you to try.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Exercise 11. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should pay attention to expressions of agreement. Number 1.
I'd like to take a trip down the coast this weekend.
Me too.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I would like to see Matt elected to the town council next month.
So would I.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
I'm not sure if I should take beginning or intermediate French next semester.
Neither am I.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
The food in the cafeteria is not exactly the best food I've ever tasted.
You can say that again.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
This party certainly has been fun.
I'll say.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I'm not about to condone what she did.
I'm not either.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Those people upstairs always have such loud parties.
Don't they?
What does the man mean? Number 8.
This meal is really delicious.
Isn't it?
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
I can't imagine what he was thinking about when he bought that car.
Neither can I.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
This should be a 2-semester course. 1 semester is just not enough time to learn all the material.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 12. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of expressions of uncertainty and suggestion. Number 1.
Are we supposed to read all 10 chapters before the exam?
As far as I can tell, we are.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
You're out of apple pie.
Sorry, why not try the cherry pie?
What does the woman suggest? Number 3.
Do you know when the movie starts?
It starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it?
What does the man mean? Number 4.
We can't leave now. We have to do the dishes.
Let's leave the dishes until later.
What does the man suggest? Number 5.
Do you think Matt has enough talent for the role?
As far as I can tell.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Did you hear that Mary's in the hospital with a broken leg?
Let's go visit her.
What does the man suggest? Number 7.
Where are the children?
They've gone to the park to play ball, haven't they?
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
I need some graph paper for my math assignment.
I'm all out. Why don't you check with Tom next door?
What does the woman suggest? Number 9.
Is the utilities bill due on the 1st or the 15th?
On the 15th, as far as I know.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
We need to decide whether or not we're going to buy that house.
It's such a big decision. Let's sleep on it before we decide.
What does the woman suggest? TOEFL Exercise 13. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of expressions of emphatic surprise. Number 1.
Greg should be here any moment.
Then he is coming to the party.
What had the woman assumed? Number 2.
My motorcycle is over there. That's how I got to school today.
So you can ride a motorcycle.
What had the man assumed? Number 3.
I'm having a few friends over for dinner tonight. Would you like to come?
So you do know how to cook.
What had the woman assumed? Number 4.
I'm so tired from all that exercise.
Then you did run 3 miles this morning.
What had the man assumed? Number 5.
I just spent 5 hours working on my research project.
Bob, you were in the library.
What had the woman assumed about Bob? Number 6.
I just finished carrying the last piece of furniture.
Then you have moved into a new apartment.
What had the woman assumed about the man? Number 7.
Would you like to share some of this piece of chocolate cake?
So, you do eat sweets.
What had the man assumed? Number 8.
I'm studying now for my driver's license test.
Then you will take the test this afternoon.
What had the woman assumed? Number 9.
I'm heading off to physics class now.
Then you did register for that course.
What had the man assumed about the woman? Number 10.
The plumber just left.
Then the pipes have been cleared.
What had the man assumed? TOEFL exercise, skills 11 through 13. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
The phone bill is certainly high this month.
I'll say.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I saw Bill in calculus class this morning.
Then he's not sick anymore.
What had the man assumed? Number 3.
I don't know how I'm going to get this paper done by Monday.
Why not stay home tonight instead of going out?
What does the woman suggest? Number 4.
The cafeteria is closed in the mornings.
So, the cafeteria doesn't serve breakfast.
What had the man assumed? Number 5.
Do you think we can park in that lot without getting a ticket?
As far as I know.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I'm so glad to be finished with that class.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
I couldn't finish any of the math problems that Professor Allen assigned for today.
Neither could I.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
I just got back from the post office.
Then you did remember to mail the package.
What had the woman assumed? Number 9.
I'm afraid there won't be enough space in my car.
Let's take my car instead. It's bigger than yours.
What does the man suggest? Number 10.
These muffins taste really great.
They were freshly made this morning, weren't they?
What does the man mean? TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 13. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Here are all your phone messages.
I need to respond to these right away.
What will the woman probably do next? Number 2.
Can we meet next Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
I'll have to check my calendar.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did you have enough to pay for the bicycle?
Only barely.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Did the television get fixed?
I had Bob look at it, and now it works.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Did your new assistant do a good job today?
I couldn't say that he was helpful.
What does the woman say about the assistant? Number 6.
Walk-through registration took me 3 hours to complete.
Why not try registering by mail next semester?
What does the woman suggest? Number 7.
Were you able to get in touch with Paula?
I wasn't able to give her a call because her number was unlisted.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Did you have a problem when you arrived at the train station?
There was nowhere to store my luggage.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
I just sent in my forms to the psychology department.
So, you are going to major in psychology.
What had the man assumed? Number 10.
That exam couldn't have been more difficult.
I'll say.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Exercise 14. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should remember that a wish implies an opposite meaning. Number 1.
Do you think we'll be able to get tickets for the concert?
I wish there weren't so many people in line in front of us.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the parking ticket.
I wish you had told me about it.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
Did you see the work schedule for next week?
I wish I didn't have to work so many hours then.
What does the woman imply? Number 4.
Are you happy with the changes in the requirements for graduation?
I wish the department had not made the changes.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Are you going to the theater with us this weekend?
I wish I had enough money to go.
What does the man imply? Number 6.
Did you hear how Harry did on the astronomy exam?
I bet he wishes he had studied harder.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Do you have a good schedule of classes this semester?
I wish I didn't need to take this algebra course. I'm not very good at math.
What does the woman imply? Number 8.
Your apartment is in a really great location.
But I wish I'd been able to find something cheaper.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
Why are you sitting all the way in the back of the auditorium?
I wish I hadn't arrived so late. Then I could have gotten a better seat.
What does the man imply? Number 10.
Are you going to the football game this weekend?
I wish I could, but I have to work on my sociology paper.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 15. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of untrue conditions. Number 1.
I'm glad I called and told you about the meeting.
If you hadn't called me, I would not have known.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
I always seem to get stopped by the police.
If you drove more slowly, the police would not stop you so often.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Do you know that some offices are closed next Friday?
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to work on Friday?
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
I don't think that the letter that I mailed last week arrived.
If you had put enough postage on it, the letter would have arrived.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
Do you have a pet dog?
I would like to have one if it didn't require so much attention.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
Did the other students know we were having a psychology exam today?
Had they known about the exam, they would have prepared for it.
What does the woman say about the other students? Number 7.
We're all going out to a great restaurant tonight. Do you want to come with us?
If it didn't cost so much, I would.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Do you think Joe saw the car coming around the corner so fast?
Had he seen the car coming, he would have been able to get out of the way.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
I really don't want to be here now.
If you didn't want to be here, then why are you here?
What did the man assume? Number 10.
Kathy couldn't have known that the first prize in the contest was a trip to Hawaii.
She would have worked harder on her art project if she had known what first prize was.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL exercise, skills 14 through 15. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Did you enjoy the film?
I wish it had not been so violent.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Did you remember to close the windows before we left?
If I had left the windows open, the rain would have gotten in.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
Are your parents able to come to the graduation ceremonies?
I wish they were able to come.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Are you going on vacation next week?
I would miss the conference if I took my vacation next week.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
You have chemistry lab this afternoon, don't you?
Yes, and I really wish I didn't have to go there.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
How could they have run out of gas?
Had they filled up the tank at the last service station, they wouldn't have run out of gas.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
You have such a heavy schedule this semester.
I really wish I had not registered for so many courses.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Do you take the bus to work every day?
If I didn't take the bus, I don't know how I would get there.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Do you have any eggs that I could borrow? I need them for a dish I'm preparing.
I wish I had bought some when I was at the store.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
How is Teresa feeling?
If she had taken the medicine that the doctor prescribed, she might be feeling a lot better.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 15. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
This tea is awfully hot.
Why not wait a few minutes?
What does the woman suggest? Number 2.
I'd like 2 tickets to the 6 o'clock show, please.
That will be $10.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 3.
Are you glad that the semester's about over?
I'm not exactly sad that it's ending.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
How much damage did the storm do?
The trees behind the house were knocked down.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
I hear the football team lost again.
As usual.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I have to be at the office at 8 o'clock every morning.
Then you did get a job.
What had the woman assumed about the man? Number 7.
How was your vacation in the islands?
If I had not lost my passport, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Can you tell me which bus I should take to get to Riverdale?
The number 8 bus, I think.
What does the man indicate? Number 9.
Did the laboratory assistant get a lot done?
He couldn't finish more than one experiment.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
I really wish the semester would end soon.
You can say that again.
What does the woman mean? This is the end of CD 2.